pumpkins, poinsettias, Christmas lights. I don't even know what month it is right now. No, actually it is December. So yes, it's December. It's cold as fuck out right now. It's really, really cold. I mean, in here it's not too bad. Obviously 66, that's how we keep it in here. But it's just cold outside. It is so cold outside right now. I have some things I need to get done today. Some things with the car. The cat is chilling over here. Hey girl. Trying to keep warm, it looks like. I gave her my scarf. She kind of likes that. So anyhow, we're gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna kind of show you, light switch. I'm gonna kind of show you what's going on down there. By the way, totally random, but doing the wash today. Trying to get the dryer to still work. We went ahead and replaced this whole thingamajigger up there. Still not working yet. I have no idea, it was totally clogged up. We have the guys coming from the shop that we bought it from. It's a refurbished one to come take a look at it, so hopefully they can figure it out. It's been heating up and then it just stops. Gas is on, because you know, obviously we're mechanics here, so we get all involved in this, so like that's all good. You know, I took this little piece off here to kind of look inside down there, that little hole, and just see if everything was working in there. Everything, it looks like it's like lighting up, and then it burns a little bit, and then it just turns off, and I'm like, this is stupid. So either way, they're gonna come out and hopefully fix it. I'm looking forward to actually getting dry clothes at some point, because right now it's just, you know, obviously it plugs in and it tumbles, but that's all you get out of it. It's just tumbling. It's stupid. Cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. All right, so garage updates now. You can see this is a mess right now. So we got just stuff everywhere. These are even wet, I think. Well, they're hard right now. They definitely need clean. I'm not gonna drop the camera in here, but you know, we got water, we got hoses. But the good thing is, and this is really, really good, this is what I've been trying to do, but we did a little bit of paint correction here on, and that reflection that you're seeing, kind of like the lines in it, that's actually from the wall over there. But you know, I really took some time and you know, shined up the paint. And I mean, there's some nicks and stuff still left. I mean, come on, it's a, you know, gonna be 12, 13-year-old car at this point. So there are gonna be some nicks, but that's to be expected, I guess you could say. The only thing I haven't done the windows yet, so you know, that's just the slop that's been on there. But I mean, it's real smooth now. I did, you know, I just took a lot of work on it and just really went around the whole car and, you know, did everything. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I mean, you can even see right here, some of this still needs buffed off. It's still kind of chilling. Maybe I didn't buff that off actually, which is kind of ridiculous. I bet you I missed this whole section. Yeah, everything else is really good. Just been taking a lot of time to, you know, get everything back to spec here. So some other things that I've, you know, just come to figure out is, you know, I think it's not necessarily my my driving that, I mean, obviously you can always get better driving, and I'll continue to do that, but I think it's a little bit with the car, because if you ever notice, in a lot of my videos, well, not really in the videos, I guess you could say, but really, if you look at any of the pictures, and I'll post a picture up for you right now so you can see what I'm talking about, but the car just tends to lean so much. It just has so much body roll, and the first thing you're gonna say is, you know, upgrade your sway bars and stuff like that. Well, I already got the rear bar on. I got end links. I do have the front stock sway bar on. It's a pain in the ass to replace at this point, because guess what? You need to replace that when you take the subframe off. And guess who just had the whole subframe off being replaced? This guy here. I didn't do that at this point, and you know, what I was thinking at that point was, you know, when the car was all rusty, I just wanted to get it done. I wanted to get the whole car back together, and at that point I was like, you know, I want a BRZ, I just want another car, like I just don't want to deal with this rust anymore, it's a pain in the ass. So I just wanted to get the car back together, so I didn't focus at all on, you know, upgrades and things like that. But now I'm looking forward to the new season here. I do want to do some small upgrades, not super large ones, but at the same token, if it's going to make the car handle like really, really good, you know, just for another year or two, that's fine with me. I don't really have anything to show you, but let me go over kind of a little bit on the tires here. So this is my front tire, and I hope you can see it. I can see on the camera it's pretty good. But you can see it's a little chewed up on this edge over here. Actually, it's really chewed up on this edge. This is a front tire. This is a front one too. If you go over to this is a rear one here. You'll notice this is the inside of the tire. This is nice and smooth because it's got some camber in the rear just from the springs. And that just wears it out a little bit. You can notice over here, there's not a lot of pressure put on the rear of the suspension and rear of the car, you know, when you're cornering, at least not as much as the front. So you tend to get a lot less wear on your rear tires than you do on your front tires. So back over to the front tires here, you will see that there's a lot of wear on the outside and not a ton, but like, you know, wear all over, but more wear on the outside here. Now, why would that be? Well, basically the camber of the car is not necessarily set up for autocross. You guys probably can't see, maybe you can a little bit, but you can definitely see there is camber there. Basically, the whole, the car is maxed out with the stock bolts. And with that, I don't have the papers with me, but you are going to get about, you know, 1 to 1.5 degrees of camber if you're really lucky. So if you know anything about race cars or racing or autocross, I mean, we're not even talking about racing here, but we're talking about autocross. 1.5 degrees of camber is like practically nothing. I mean, it's basically just like a street-driven setup. Honestly, I've had great luck. If you, you know, if you do your springs or, you know, if you're looking to get the most out of your car on the street, by all means, take the stock bolts and put them to, you know, 1 degree of camber or, you know, 1.5 degrees of camber. I don't even have this measured. This car has never had an alignment. I've had it for 4 years. I've swapped the suspensions. I've added sway bars. Maybe it's been aligned maybe once, I think. When I had the accident, I think they aligned it. I don't even know if I redid it from then. I think I did from then. Yeah, because I put the springs on it, so I redid it from then. But after that, it hasn't had any work done on it. So back to the tire here, you'll get a lot of wear on the outside of your tire just because the sidewalls are kind of rolling over, and what you want is, you want to get that good, you know, tire patch on the track and on the street too, but mainly on the track we're talking here. So what you want to do is, you want that wheel to be, you know, kinked in a little bit so that, you know, your full tire is touching the ground. Essentially what's happening with mine is, this is maybe to here, this is all hitting the ground, and literally I'm losing a lot over here that's maybe not touching the ground or not contacting the ground as much as it should be over here. Thus, I'm not utilizing the whole tire. I'm getting, you know, bad tire wear on the outside, and I'm just basically wasting my time and just scrubbing speed off all the time because the car can't turn in. And you might be thinking, you know, like, okay, well just get some bigger tires, put bigger tires on there, or, you know, you need a tire with a smaller sidewall or something. Like, I don't disagree with that, but at the end of the day, you know, your alignment is kind of key to you getting, you know, a good turn in and getting good front end grip. All right, so good news. That was the driver people. They were just calling me back to say they're gonna be leaving at 2 o'clock and they'll be here at like 2:15. So really happy I'm gonna get that all settled out. Kind of back on what we were talking about here. You know, your tires and all that stuff. Very key to get this fully planted on the road. You definitely want to take advantage of what you have. And these are obviously the Hankook RS3s, which are a 200 turbo tire. They're basically like a race tire. They're what a lot of people are going to be using for autocross. They're not RE71s, so, you know, whatever, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, I won't have to get a front sway bar. I know if I actually did get a front sway bar, did the alignment very good, and got stiffer springs and went all out, obviously I'd probably get a better time, and I'd be able to control the car better, and the car would have more grip, and that would be good for me, good for my times, and it would be awesome. However, I mean, you know, I'm really looking to do things that are smaller here. So we're talking like bushings, we're talking about the camber bolts up front. I am gonna go with camber bolts. And kind of the more I look at modifying cars, the more I see the need just to do it right the first time. So when I first put this car together, it was not going to be a, you know, track car only. Like currently, yeah, it gets to sit in the garage all day, and, you know, it just gets to use for autocross. That's awesome. But when I initially had this car, I was driving it every day, and even whenever I was putting it together, autocross was like the second thing to me. It was just like, oh yeah, I go once in a while, whatever. It wasn't I'm going all the time, and I wasn't, you know, running over and buying helmets. Alex, thank you for letting me have your helmet. It's gotten a good year out with me, but gonna have to get a new one here soon because it's gonna be outdated. You know, just like I was saying, you know, you can always buy more speed. Like I don't, you know, like you want to go faster, fine. Stick your tires, get the RE71s, get coilovers, get sway bars, you know, get that shit. I mean, you're gonna need that. If you're gonna be top tier attacking, you know, in autocross and trying to get the best times in your class, sure, go for all those things. You're gonna need them. But for me right now, you know, just these stupid things, like I gotta think a little bit, but like the camber, like that, I think that's been it all along. Like, how stupid is this that, you know, you're driving around and you're trying to get good times and you're just wearing this whole section out of your tires. You're getting poor tire wear. You have to throw away tires all the time. Not that I throw away tires, but you're running out of tires, so you're getting bad tire wear, and then you're also going slower. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of fun is that? Right now, I think I'm gonna focus on, you know, getting the camber done, kind of reinforcing the sway bars that I have. You can buy these lock kits. I wasn't gonna try out the lock kits because they're like 20 bucks a piece and you need like 4 of them, I think. So what I was gonna do is just put some electrical tape to make it stick to the sway bar, and then some clamps on either side of the bushings so it doesn't slide as much in between the bushings. That could help a little bit, but again, it's nothing to me. I mean, I got the parts here, you know, just put that on. Just these small things that you can do. Definitely, I think the camber is gonna help a lot. And I thought about getting new springs and things like that. I don't want to take the subframe off again and put the sway bar on as much as I think that's going to help. But the thing is, it already has a 20 millimeter sway bar up front. Why would I go get a 22 millimeter? I mean, I understand that's definitely going to be stiffer. It's definitely going to help. But at the same token, at the end of the day, you've increased to 2 millimeters. And okay, it's 10-15% stiffer. Was it worth the cost with the time taking that off and everything? The springs, yeah, I think the springs could definitely help. If you guys know anything about kind of suspension and stuff like that, basically what's gonna happen with your car is the sway bars are like a band-aid to the springs. So you're going to want to upgrade your springs first and get those as stiff as you want them for the street and just daily driving and stuff like that. And then when it gets to like that intolerable point, then you wanna, you know, have your sway bars kind of match that, you know, so the car has good grip all around. Some people like, you know, stiffer springs. You know, obviously if you're on a racetrack, stiffer springs and like no sway bars are the way to go, if you can do that. But, you know, cars are street driven, and, you know, we don't have race cars. We have street cars that we drive to the track and want to have fun with. So what a lot of people do is they get, you know, moderately stiff springs, and then they get sway bars to compensate for the rest of that. That's just kind of where I want to go with the car. Cleaning it up right now. I like to give you guys little updates of, you know, the progress and how things are going over wintertime, because I guess you guys are going to be bored too. There's no racing, and you guys can't be going to meets and hanging out and doing car things. So you're probably like sitting at your computer bored as shit. So I like to give you guys a little update of what I'm doing. If you like this video and you kind of like how these vlogs are going, let me know. You know, obviously subscribe. I love it when you guys subscribe, and I kind of get to see that number go up. I see these are the people I'm reaching. You know, like the videos. Shoot a comment down below too. I get like not too many people commenting on a lot of videos. A lot of people watch them. They might like them. They might say something on Facebook. If you have a YouTube account, go ahead and write something below. I like to see your responses. I want to see what you like and what you don't like. You know, if you want music and things, if you don't want music and things, if you don't like the way I'm like shaking the fucking camera around, let me know. Let me know these things, and I'll try to make the vlogs better for you. And, you know, give you guys more information and a lot more, you know, stuff you can do to your car. And hopefully you get better at autocross. Hopefully I get better at autocross, and we all have a lot of fun doing it. That's just the update for this weekend. Again, do all those things, and I will love you guys forever. Peace out, and see you later.